Welcome back to Gearwire.com. My name is Bill Holland. We are looking at the Yamaha GO46. Now, the Yamaha GO46 is an audio interface from Yamaha meant to compete with a lot of the audio interfaces out there. This is the guy right here. Notice the rugged construction, very hard casing. You could probably throw this against a wall, although I wouldn't recommend it, but it is very durable. 2 TRS inputs, gain knobs, phantom power switches independent for each channel, very cool. Master control, which can switch between main levels, monitor levels, or both. And you notice that's indicated by the blue lights. Peaking is indicated by red lights on these. Turn that off for a second. My phono level and phone jack output. It's a 1/4 inch output. Let's flip over to the back and see what's on the back side. On the back side, we have 2 inputs, left and right, an insert channel, both left and right for stereo effects, a 1 and 2 main output, and a 3 and 4 monitor output. Now what that means is if you're using a DJ mixer, for example, you could have Ableton running on 1 and 2 for one of your tracks and have another track running on 3 and 4. 1 and 2 being left and right respectively, and 3 and 4 the same. And then you can use the crossfader between the two. Also, we have digital in and out on the back side, 2 Firewire ports, and MIDI in and out. Now, one thing to be aware of for the consumer out there, this isn't really a negative thing if you're in the studio, but the power supply is pretty bulky. It's not a wall wart, so it's not going to eat up your power strip, but it is a big power supply. So if you were, say, playing in a club or venue or rock bar, you aren't going to want to haul this around with you. So keep that in mind if you are planning on buying this. I was actually looking at one of these for DJing, and one of the reasons I did not pick it up was because of the power supply issue. However, in the home studio, this is a great unit. Really pretty cool, very flexible. So let's go over to the mixer and see how the mixer is set up and some of the freebies that come with it. Now you'll see up here the mixer, we've got digital mixer, output settings, and about tags. Now here's the mixer. You'll see we have digital mixer, output and settings, and the about tab. We have analog in, which can be set to mono or stereo. DAW in 1 and 2, DAW in 3 and 4. And DAW in 5 and 6. So you can actually assign where these are coming from by going to your output settings and saying, okay, what do I want analog out 1 and 2 to be, 3 and 4 digital out, by going here and just assigning what I want each of these to be. ASIO allows you to control the ASIO latency, which is the delay between information getting from your MIDI input or audio input to your computer. This happens in any computer recording. It's one of the pitfalls of computer recording. But you'll notice the latency values here are actually very low. If you're experiencing high latency, if you are having to set this at 37 to stop it from crashing during recording, you may want to look into freezing some of your tracks in whatever DAW you're using. That helps a lot sometimes. Also, you'll notice here we have our analog out 1 and 2 master and analog out 3 and 4 master. About just gives us information on the system and the GO46. Getting out of the GO46 mixer, we have a variety of software options available to us. Out of the box, we have the Cubase 4LE, a very useful version of the very popular production DAW, value of $399. Pretty awesome. We also have a bunch of IK multimedia and sonic reality stuff, including Sample Tank 2, Sonic Synth 2, and Amplitude. Also, a variety of samples involved with this. The Steinberg disc also comes with Halion SE and Groove Agent SE, so there's a lot to work with if you're doing any type of production. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll take a look at some of those plugins and a little bit about what comes with the Yamaha GO46. But for now, my name is Bill Holland, and you're watching Gearwire.com.